Usually when we spend money, we give away our hard-earned earnings in order to get a good or service that does not produce more income for us. Whereas when it comes to investing, we may be exchanging the same amount or even more money for a good or a service that is going to produce even more income for us. There are multiple ways for you to invest your money, and these could be liabilities for you right now. The same car that could be a liability right now, you could turn it into a taxi, a courier vehicle, or an Uber taxi, and you can use it to make money. You can make the house that you're living in right now, that is a liability, into an asset. You can make it into a cash flowing investment by getting roommates into the house or house hacking in order to make you some money. And that way it will become an investment for you. If you have a large backyard, you could plant some crops there that will be an investment for you. You can grow some animals, especially if you're out of the city. If you live in the country, on a farm, you can grow some crops or raise some animals that could be an investment for you. It would make the farm an investment for you. By the way, my name is Grace. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to this channel. On this channel, we talk about nursing, which is my profession, but we also talk about health, personal finance, and creativity, because those things affect everybody, including myself. So let's talk about it. The entire concept of investing could be daunting, but it is possible. I'm going to give a list of steps that you can take in order to invest the money that you have saved. Now, if you need help with saving money, I have a video on saving. I'll have it listed in the description of this video, and I'll probably post a link somewhere over here. If you're interested in learning about saving, or if you can't save and you need help with saving, watch that video and then come back to this one. It may take you a little bit of time to get the money together, but it's fine. Take as long as you need. The first step is to set investment goals. Determine what you want to achieve with your investments, such as saving for a down payment on a house, retirement, or a child's education. This will help you determine how much you need to save and how much risk you can afford to take. The investment goals that you set determine everything about your investing journey. They'll determine what you choose to invest in, how long you're going to do the investing, or how long of a timeline you're thinking about. Because different investments mature at different times. Real estate takes years in order to appreciate. So if you're not thinking that far down the road, you may not be interested in it. Some people want money really quick, and they will invest in volatile assets like cryptocurrency. So the goals that you set are going to determine everything that you do in your investing journey. First, set your goals, and then determine everything else that you need to do on the way to achieving them. The second step is to choose an investment strategy. There are many different investment strategies to choose from, including stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and exchange-traded funds. Consider your risk tolerance, investment goals, and time horizon when selecting an investment strategy. If you do not know anything about investment strategies or investing in general, you may need to talk to a financial advisor. They could help you figure out everything, including your goals. You could tell them what you want, and they could help you set goals and then even choose a strategy. They could help you the entire way throughout your investing or financial journey in general. So with all of these investment strategies, of which the ones I have listed are just a few, each of them comes with their pros and cons. And we're talking about risk tolerance, time horizon, and the amount of the initial investment. Say you are investing in real estate. There is a minimum down payment that they expect you to submit with your application. So if you do not have everything that you need for a specific strategy, you may need to change strategies in order to achieve your goal. Multiple strategies can be used to achieve the same goals. Say we're talking about bonds. There are some that mature in a few weeks, months, years compared to others. So bonds can still help you reach whatever goal that you're trying to achieve, but you have to base them on their timeline, whatever timeline that particular bond is set for. When it comes to stocks, there are day traders, swing traders, long-term traders, investors. So investing in the stock market can help you achieve whatever goals that you have set, but you have to take into consideration the way you choose to trade those stocks and what kind of timeline each of those stocks takes to reach profitability for you, and what kind of timeline you have or the stocks have, how aggressive you are in your trading or investing. You have to put all that into consideration, but any kind of strategy, any kind of investment strategy can help you achieve your goals, and multiple of them can help you achieve the same goal. The third step is to research your investment options. Before investing, do your research on the investment options available to you. Understand the risks and potential rewards of each investment, and consider seeking the advice of a financial advisor. Always get the advice of a financial advisor or a professional in the field that you're trying to invest in. In real estate, get the advice of real estate professionals. Of course, when we're talking about investments, you still need a financial advisor because you're probably going to be exchanging some kind of financial asset in order to get that investment. So it could be money. So how do your accounts look like? Or if you're going to be using some kind of asset, say real estate or stocks, to get a loan in order to buy another investment, you still need the advice of a financial advisor in order to help you get these things done. You may also need a loan broker to help you, or a lawyer, or any other professional that you need in order to get the job done. When it comes to researching investments, I usually like to start from the beginning. I want to define the term that they're talking about, and I want to know as much as I can about whatever investment I am thinking about. When I first learned about stocks, it wasn't the aim of my education. At the time, crypto, to be specific, Bitcoin, was being hyped in the media, and I was working with people who were talking about it. They were telling me to invest my money into crypto, but I did not know anything about crypto. When I went to do my research on cryptocurrency, I found out that it was just a subsector of one of the 11 sectors of the stock market. So I had to start from the beginning. I had to study the stock market, what the other sectors were. On doing that, I find out that crypto is a new subsector of the finance services. So I had a lot of studying to do. And it took me a while, but I did it on my own time. I was at work, and whenever I had downtime between patients, I would sit at my desk, pull out my phone, and go through courses. I got to learn by using a lot of free internet content. There are free courses. There were people online, especially on YouTube, that were teaching this information, and they were giving very valuable information out for free. So I took the time and digested this information. I wrote down notes. I did whatever they say to do. I practiced in order to figure out who I could trust, who was giving me information, and what was applicable. Because some people were just talking and others were giving applicable advice that I could use. So I used my little money, opened up brokerage accounts, and tried the strategies that I was studying about. I do not consider myself an expert in stocks or in trading, any of that. However, I have gained a lot of knowledge and experience by doing this stuff myself. I have gained a lot of education out of school, and I know you have too. But most of the things that I have learned, like real estate, finances, investing, even cooking, and almost everything else that I have learned that I haven't gotten in school, I have learned by myself. I believe that all individuals are able to learn. And I do not think that we are restricted by the confines of school. Say, my profession as a nurse. What we were taught in school is just minuscule compared to what you learn on the job or out of school. I learned a lot from my fellow nurses, especially the older ones who knew what they were doing or who had some kind of experience. I also learned from doctors and all the other auxiliary staff that had been in the hospital longer than I had. Sometimes even the patients teach you something new. I've had doctors for patients, so you learn something new every day. And I have been able to learn so much about nursing from out of school. Now, I am not trying to give formal education a bad rep. It is actually very good. It's taught me a lot. However, I'm not leaning on it for everything. I basically use the same concepts that I learned from school in order to learn the other things. Whenever you started learning something new in school, you got the books out, you learned the definitions, and everything that came with the subject that you were trying to study. And then you had some kind of test in order to practice the information that you had studied to see if it was applicable, if you could remember it, and if it was useful. It is basically the same process that I have been using for all of my learning, and I have learned so many other things. Nobody taught me how to do videos. I just had to do it myself. I also have a blog. I had to learn how to make the blog up myself. I've actually done the background work for my channel and for my website and blog. I did not have the money to employ somebody else to do all this stuff for me. I'm not earning that much from this content. However, by doing all these things myself, I have gotten to learn a lot about technology, YouTube, web design, editing, photography, video, and audio, all of it. I've gotten to learn a lot. I'm not that great, but I'm better than I was when I first started, because at that point I did not know anything. And whenever I hit a roadblock or I find something that I do not understand, I go back and I start from the beginning. I have to ask, what is this? How did it come to be? How do I fix it? And I just keep on learning like that. Right now, I have a free course on my website. It is about self-learning. It is all written content. That means you have to read it. Over time, I'm going to record videos so that you don't have to read. You can just watch and get all the information that you need. I'm going to put the link to that course in the description of this video so that you can go and check it out if you're interested in it. If you're interested in being a self-taught learner or in acquiring skills on how to learn anything, you can check out that course. The fourth step is to start small. If you're new to investing, it's a good idea to start small and gradually increase your investments as you become more comfortable with the process. If it's your first time, definitely speak to a financial advisor, unless you already know what you're investing in. If you have a hobby, something that you have already done, and you like it, you probably know the outcome, you may not need a financial advisor for that. But if you're going into something that you do not know anything about, then I would advise you to get a financial advisor. If you're doing something like, I don't know, carpentry, and you like carpentry, you know everything that you need to know about your carpentry, then you probably don't need a financial advisor to do that. Go make your crafts, put them online, create a website if you need to. You may not need to do all of that because there is Facebook Marketplace. There's all of this social media that you can record yourself either doing the creation of this product, or you can just film the finished product or take pictures of them and put them online. And if they look beautiful, if your passion can show through your work, people will be interested and they'll buy your products. You can make that transaction through Cash App or any other apps that you have, whatever works for you. But you can start as small as you need to. You do not have to start big. If you're doing stocks, I know there are sites that take as little as $5 for you to start. Crypto is about the same. With real estate, it may take a little bit more, but you can take out loans, and for the down payment, you can save up a little bit of money. Again, you can watch my video on how to save money or how to start your financial journey. It's linked in the description of this video. Check it out and it will help you with saving, because you need some kind of savings to start investing. You need to save something in order to start investing. So start from there with saving by watching that video, and then you can come here and we'll talk about investing. Start with whatever you have. If you have $5, start with $5 and find out what you can do to make money with your $5. And once you increase your savings, then you can increase your investments. With whatever investment strategy that you choose to use, you can increase your investment as your savings increase. The fifth step is to diversify your investments. Diversification is an important part of investing. By spreading your investments across different types of assets, you can help manage your risk. There are a multitude of investment strategies, and once you spread your assets amongst many of them, you are covered. Say you are invested in real estate, and the prices of houses in the area that you are invested in goes up or down. That's probably not going to affect the prices of your stocks, bonds, crypto, or any of the businesses that you're invested in. When we had COVID and the stock market was going down, the price of houses was going up. So if you are invested in both, you would not have felt the loss, because people are complaining about how much money they are losing in the stock market. But no one was complaining about all the profit that they were getting from the houses that they were selling. People are out here doing bidding wars. So diversifying your investments will help you spread your risk, because it won't be in one place. All your eggs will not be in one basket. The sixth step is to monitor your investments. Regularly monitor your investments to ensure they are performing as expected. Then you can adjust as needed to stay on track with your investment goals. This same information applies to any of your investment strategies. It doesn't matter if it's real estate, crypto, bonds, it really doesn't matter. Before you invest, you're going to do research. You're going to solicit the advice of a financial advisor. When you're doing this research, You're gonna find out as much information about whatever asset that you're interested in. The area it's located, who owns it, what are the regulations around that asset, what has it produced, how much income has it produced, or what kind of losses has it produced, is it of value to you, how do they manage the asset. If any of these things change, you may need to change the way you're investing in that asset. Sometimes you have to just sell whatever you have or buy more of it because it's so good. Regularly doing the same research to keep it up to date is good for your investment. Now, investing is not easy. Nothing is guaranteed. There is going to be risk. You may have sleepless nights. You're probably not going to be winning every time. Sometimes you may have losses, but definitely you're not going to complain when you have profits. So you're going to take the wins and the losses together. Be prepared for them. There is nothing guaranteed. You're going to have to put in some kind of work. We talked about the research. You are going to put in some kind of financial investment on top of all the other hard work that you're going to put in to make this thing work. And then you're going to have to practice patience. Most of these investments do not just happen overnight. Some of them take decades in order to achieve that kind of profit that you're talking about, or to achieve the goals that you're thinking about. So put that all in mind while you're trying to make these kinds of investments. Investing involves risk, and there is no guarantee on your return on investment. However, saving and investing money could improve your life financially and ease your economic burdens. It is important to 1, do your own research. 2, seek the advice of a financial advisor. And 3, invest with a long-term perspective. If you liked this video, press the like button and subscribe. You can also check out the other videos on my channel. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a great day. See you next week.